All right, looks like we are alive. It's been a minute. It's been a while. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Let some people filter in here. Gang, Deafness 45. It's been a while. I used to do streams almost daily. Actually, did do them daily for quite a while. What's been in the hobby for quite some time. Kind of been on a break. With some life changes and whatnot. But we are back and we're rolling here. What's up, Amy? Alex, what's up? I am still alive. Nodak, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well. Kate, what up, man? How you been, brother? Good to see you. Hope everybody's good, man. Hope everybody's good. I've been good, man. We're gonna get into it. We'll do a little bit of community hangout, chat, whatnot. I got picked up some retail to rip while we hang out and chat as well and do some catch up. And then I will be on Mr. Gunn's auction sometime, or in his stream sometime tonight. Just BSing like he always brings some people on. So look for that. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird being live. You know, I have posted a couple videos recently, just uploaded a couple of ripping a blaster here or there. You know, it's strange to me how I paid really zero attention to product availability in like your Targets, Walmarts, etc. for retail. And I went in there, I was in Target like today, and the shelves are full. I mean, there's a wide variety of product. There's a lot there. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the Fanatics takeover or buy, that they made happen. And I don't know if this is true or not, but from what I've seen, it sounds like Fanatics is trying to level out, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, and you guys can kind of touch on it as well in the comments or in the live. But as far as like the bigger hits and kind of how they spread, or how they, I don't know what word I'm trying to use, but how they pack the product, the boxes, the packs, etc. So I don't know if they're changing that process as well, if that's part of it or what the deal is. But things have changed in the past year. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's for sure, man. Dell, what's up, brother? Scotty, what's up? What's good, brother? How you been, man? Good to see you. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, but it's like I paid zero attention, man, for months. I mean, it's probably been... Well, like I said, I think in one of the other videos, last time I was really involved in the hobby was probably right around the time the last night I broke over with Triple Diamond Sports Break. Shout out to them as well. Everything's good with them. Looks like they continue to expand, which is awesome, which is amazing. Those guys are all my boys over there. PSA Ray, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Shelves are full here in Nodak Land also. And, it's good, man. It's good for the hobby, right? Because I think a lot of people, when the pandemic first hit, a lot of people really struggled after a little while of getting their hands, like being able to go to a Walmart or a Target or anything and get their hands on any product. So it's good to be able to walk back into a store if you're up to, or you're feeling like grabbing a blaster, a couple packs, whatever it may be. It's nice to be able to just know that you could go there if you want to and not have to buy a hobby box, not have to spend a ton of money. Obviously the price has gone up on all the products, as you've seen, as we've discussed previous, but that's going to happen. That's bound to happen, especially with inflation, everything else. Like, you put all that stuff together. I mean, the business I'm in the auto industry, we go through price changes, and sometimes it happens more than once a year, which it used to just be kind of a once a year thing. Like, you knew at the beginning of the year or end of the year, you're going to probably hear from, your builders, distributors, whatever, and they're going to be like, hey, we got to go up a little bit in price on some products. Cost of materials, cost of building, cost of living, etc. So all that stuff kind of plays a part in all of that. But a couple things as well. I'm going to be probably doing an auction, a couple auctions actually. So you guys know Paul Olson. It's actually kind of funny because he shout out to him. He actually takes care of, I got a puppy for my girl. God, well, we've had her for I don't know, what, 5 months now, maybe 5 months or so. And we got a lot going on, like, and that's kind of, we try to stay busy, but we also have a lot just going on just in general with kids and everything else, with events and whatnot. And I got kind of reeled into coaching or help coach Parker's basketball this year, which was fun. We ended up getting second. We got to the championship game, ended up getting second place. We didn't win it, but it was still fun. We weren't technically supposed to get there, and we did. So that kind of took some time up. Jackson's got Taekwondo, meeting up with my older kids, whenever I can, and then having time for us and being able to do things, which is important. So I haven't had much time. I haven't had a lot of time to, do anything with the hobby, really do much with streaming, etc. But Paul, he's been awesome, because he lives, I think he's probably about a half hour, 40 minutes, half hour from where I'm at. And, he loves Zoe. He's always loved Zoe. He loves Maisie, the puppy we got, the Pembroke Corgi. And so he ends up taking her, like, if we're just going to be kind of busy or out and about late one night, he'll take her. Sometimes he'll take her for the weekend or whatever. He took both of them, actually, this past weekend when we had to head up. We were about 20 miles from the Canadian border. We had to head up north because my girlfriend's cousin was killed in a snowmobile accident. So we were up there, and a shout out to Paul, because he ended up taking both Zoe and Maisie, and it really helps out. But I'm going to end up doing an auction for him again. He's had a lot of cards. I think I did one for him. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been probably a couple years since I've done one for him, but I am going to do one for him. And then I will be doing one here too before we go to Florida at the end of the month. So we're going to be going to Florida towards the end of the month during spring break. So look for that. At least we'll have probably 2 auctions before then. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm at least live this way. I would have done it even with my phone if I could have made it work. But, anytime you move and you got all this stuff to set up, you get it set up and then you run into issues or you run into problems. And I was trying to actually join Guns probably 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. We had kind of been talking, chatting. He kind of kicked it into me to, we miss you, kind of do something. So shout out to my boy Jimmy, but I could not get this mic to work. I couldn't get any sound. I couldn't get any volume, anything. And I needed a new computer anyway for work and for streaming. It's been a while. In fact, this PC that I got, this thing it won't even update to Windows 11. It got the update, tried to do it, and it says the driver's outdated, etc. Because I haven't gotten a new PC tower. I got a new laptop like a year ago. So I've literally been running the business and everything off that laptop, because I ordered one to get built, but it takes a while. So I finally got a notification. It's supposed to be here Tuesday. So once that gets here, that's going to help out things. Going to be a little more up to date on the streaming computer side, where I can actually use OBS and all the stuff that we like to, and the mic and whatnot. So, yeah, Paul's a great dude. So anyway, got that going on. But again, will be some auctions. Definitely looking forward to it. Seems kind of weird. Like, you get into such a groove, like when you do it so often, or you're doing it a couple times a week, and it's almost like hard. It almost seems like it's difficult now to stream. It's like, I used to always say that. It used to be the hardest part of doing a stream or going live or making a video is hitting record or hitting go live or whatever. And it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost feel a little nervous or something, and that's just not really who I am. So bear with me as I may stumble through a little bit. Tom T, what's up, my man? I hope all's good with you. You still on that health kick, losing weight? Give us an update. Give us a number of where you're at and how much you've lost. And how many of you have been ripping product? Have you guys stayed up with ripping product or what? Shy deafness, yeah. Yeah, I'm not shy, but it's kind of feeling that way right now. So I'll be honest with you. All right. So, Tommy, give me a number, give me an update on where you're at on the weight loss journey. Hoping balls, we see balls pop in here, maybe guns pop in here. Anybody else? I know when you're not live for so long and you just kind of are pretty quiet, haven't been doing much on social media or anything else, it's insane, you know. It's like you just kind of people forget it. People forget about you in a sense. So, but let's rip as I'm trying to listen to you guys or look at your chat and see what you guys are telling me. Ripped some Bowman Platinum, Megas, and Absolute Football. So I picked up a couple things to rip while we're hanging out here. I got a Donruss Blaster, this year's football, Rookies and Stars. Joe Mans, what up? Buying singles, only rip every now and then. Yeah, see, and I've only ripped a couple things. Like I said, I grabbed a blaster here or there. You know, we're at the store, me and the girl at the store, whatever, like grocery shopping. We stop at Walmart or something. Lately, I've just been a little more curious. And, you know, like I said, in the previous, for up to after I did my last break at Triple Diamond, when we go into Walmart's, Targets, be very rare if I would even go over to the card section or even look. So it's just kind of, I knew that people were talking about, you know, product availability in the stores has gotten a lot better. But I'm actually really shocked at just how much product is actually available. So I got a Donruss Blaster, Rookies and Stars. I did pick up a couple Absolute hanger packs. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing these or not, but they had these the 2-pack retail 2-pack Prism. So we'll save those for last. We'll save the best for last. You know, Rookies and Stars was a product years ago that wasn't really that great. I know the past few years, they've definitely gotten better. So, my new hobby is running, LOL. What's up, man's man? 3 miles one day, 4 miles every other. Currently at 208, started at 330 on January. Man, starting to lift now. Oh, Hercules for Mr. Tom T. I see you over there, big brother. The hobbyist, what's going on, buddy? How you been, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope all is well with you. So what should we do? Should we start with Donruss while we're sitting here chatting, BSing? Actually move this stuff. Prism 2-packs. Wish I seen it. Yeah, they're actually reasonable, to believe it or not. This was at Target. I got this stuff at Target. So yeah, I was shocked to see Prism as well. They had all sorts of stuff, man. They had Chronicles basketball. They had more Mosaic basketball. They had what was it, Prism draft picks or whatever, the new draft picks Prism. So, but glad all is good with you, Def. Hope everyone else is good. Yeah, man, all is good here, buddy. Just plugging away. Business has been a little different. I got another guy that's actually taking calls with me now, but he only works like later in the day, and then we kind of extended our hours. So instead of till 5, which I would normally do, like 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, he starts at around 3 or 3:30, whenever I want him to, really. And then he takes calls till 7 or 8 o'clock, kind of help with that, you know, that West Coast side of time zone. And then he also takes calls on Saturdays. So a little different, but it hasn't really affected me a lot as far as on like sales or income, which was the goal. But running into some things where we don't know if he's BSing some customers on production times, etc. But I've been just having to deal with a lot of that. You know, it sucks when it's not your customers. You get calls and they're like, hey, where's my product? And then there's a Tom Brady. And then you're like, well, you just ordered that like a week or two ago. It's still going to be 3-4 weeks. And they're like, what? I was told I would see it in like a week or 2 weeks delivered. Hawkinson, what a beast, man, when he got to Minnesota. He's always been good, but this dude's just a stud. Kirksley, Ertz, Sanders, Howard, Batman, Vera, Shakur. We got a Debo, Gridiron Kings. So you got a 209, 210 Cobalt manual trans. On a 2010 manuals, I'll be honest with you, Alex, in later model vehicles are pretty tough. What we primary manuals we do are going to be like from late 80s up to like early 2000s. So like NV4500s for Dodge Chevys, T5, world class T5s for Mustangs for like 5.0s, NV3500s for Chevys, Dodge, Chrysler Dodge, Certain, Kyle Pitts. That's really what we do when it comes to manuals. I can double check and see if there's anything, but off the top of my head, I mean, we saw a lot of different products. I'm pretty sure we don't have anything for that. Got a Sweat, Davis, Bucket, and Dotson for the Commanders. Did you guys see that report card thing they did in the NFL, the NFLPA, NFL Players Association? My Minnesota Vikings got all A. Well, they scored an A, but they got all A's on all categories. They did like 8 categories, like how families are treated, facility, like the strength and conditioning, the coaches, their facility, like all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Debris, Ronnie Lott, Lawrence Thomas, Jalen Hurts, Donut, Phillips, Mappy, and Davis Price. Let me see. Yeah, people want all the money for them. They only come in that 2 years with the car, that code. Yeah, crazy how the Lions took off after dealing Hawk. I think not having him as a relief. Yeah, Tom, I think you're correct. I mean, I think you really are. Nobody's buying basketball anymore, Scotty. I just hit Target today, grabbed 4 hangers of tops. Yeah, I haven't ripped any. I was trying to just keep this all like one sport. Tops can get a little. Tops is fun to rip, but I don't know. I just wanted kind of a variety, and they didn't have a lot of other options. They had some hanger packs of like optic baseball when it came to baseball. They didn't have a ton. Hendricks, Davis, Harris. We got a little red border, Mr. Cup. So Cardinals have to pay for their meals. Yeah, didn't they get like one of the worst grades? Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Rookie Revolution. So it's like the Donruss, but it's like the Revolution preview or whatever. Mike Williams, Davenport, Javante, Peyton, Mills, Jones. Kind of gonna breeze through some of the stuff here. Damian Pierce, he was a beast this year, huh? Then a Drew Brees, Donruss 2020. Yeah, second to last. Yep. Need a race car gear. Yeah. All right. Do this last pack of this, and then we'll move on. Eckler, St. Brown, Pollard, Diggs, Goddard. Hey, there's a Hutchinson. Why is that thing like bent? That's not good. All damaged and bent. Good job. Way to go. It's a ruin card. All right, let's do this Rookies and Stars Blaster. Again, this product I wasn't a fan of 3 years ago, 4 years ago. The last few years, they've definitely made a lot of improvements. I think this product was kind of just it used to be just a retail product, period. And then they started, and then they made them hobby. They made the hobby boxes. Kind of changed things, so. All right. So Robinson Jr., this dude, still can't believe this guy gets shot in the leg and then is playing like week 5, week 6. Just crazy to me. George Pickens, dude was beasting this year too. Tua, and then a Kyle Gordon. Might be in Miami March. Oh yeah, we're gonna be out there. Me and the girl and the 2 boys are gonna be out there towards the end, beginning of April. Not in Miami. We'll be like visiting my dad, Central Florida, and then we'll be Clearwater area. Claypool, Cooks, Woods, Cup, McCaffrey just went beast mode too in San Fran. We got some points. 250 points. Ooh, look at this. Sexy little card coming up. Parsons, red border. Little Patty Mahomes touchdown club. That's pretty cool. Thrillers, Tom Brady. That's a cool looking card. I'm like 5 hours from Miami, Alex. Well, like when you say 5 hours from Miami, are you? So we're, you don't have to say the exact city, but how far are you from like Central Florida, like Ocala? That's pretty cool, actually. Thrillers. John White. South of Daytona. Okay. So yeah, Daytona, Ormond Beach. Kind of crazy. We're already gonna be back out in Florida. We're just out there in October, right after the hurricane. DK Metcalf, Cup, Matt Carroll, draft class. So what are you guys' thoughts? Washington Commanders apparently are going, they're gonna roll right with Sam Howell, right? Is that what they're saying? What are you guys' thoughts on that, you football heads? Fournette, Herbert, Bateman, Jefferson, Garrett. Pretty cool. We got a Desmond Ritter, Jamar Chase, Malik Willis, Kamara, and a Teray. One second, guys. All right, let me get these. Hold up. They are postering. Yeah, we'll go after a QB, in my opinion. Yeah, and then there's talks that the Vikes might possibly be actually looking to draft, and talked with Anthony Richardson. That'll be interesting. See if we go after a quarterback. I got points in a hanger pack, brother. Points in a hanger pack. And guys, again, anybody who watches this anytime, I've seen this, and I mention this every time I see it, guys. When you get one of these, this front barcode, a lot of people are always like, don't show this barcode, hide this barcode below here. That barcode will not get you these points. That barcode will get you to the website or the URL for Panini to redeem them. You actually have to put in the code that's on the back of this. This does nothing for you. So you don't have to hide this. You don't have to cover it. You don't have to whatever. You just don't want to show the back on a live stream because someone will pause it, take a screenshot, and if you don't use them up before they get to them, SOL. Toledo, Drew, what up, brother? How you doing, man? Terry P, what's good? Good to see you, man. Hope you've been doing good. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I figured I'd rip a couple packs and hang out with you guys and see what you guys are all up to. Gonna plan to do an auction or two here soon. The Sauce Gardner red border, Brisker, and don't even really know about Brisker. Herbert and Kyler Airborne. What's gonna happen with him? Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna be able to do anything? Hutchinson. You guys' thoughts on Kyler with that injury at? Is he gonna be able to come back and still be a threat, or should Arizona look to do something else? I mean, they're not gonna be able to start the season with them. Obviously, he's not gonna be ready by then. But William Carter, what up, brother? Yeah, points do add up, and people do buy them. I mean, you're not guaranteed any hits in these hanger packs, right? So, I mean, this would be actually classified as a hit in like a hobby box, which people hate when it's in a hobby box. When this is in a little hanger pack, that's money, you know? That works. Works for me. Cook. They don't know about Cook. You know, I talked about it last year before the start of the NFL season. I feel like Madison isn't quite Dalvin Cook, but I think he has the potential to be just as big of a threat. And you see it when he comes in, when he comes in for Cook in the games. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of back and forth on, would I be upset if Cook leaves? Because I think Madison can kind of take over. I think he's in that position too. Jameson Williams. Jonathan Taylor, and Akir Elam. All right, that's those. We got a couple of these little absolute, or it wasn't a hanger pack, it was a blaster. My bad. This wasn't a blaster, not a hanger pack. I'm confused. All right. You have to scratch it for the code. Oh, now they make you scratch it. I didn't turn it over yet because I didn't want to have it on the camera, but no, the code you don't scratch on these. It's like printed. I just looked at it. That's how they used to be. They still are. So Rick, Cup, Cousins, Brady, Trey Lance, and then what about San Fran? They got themselves quite a quarterback ordeal now, don't they? Mr. Bryce Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Miss Chine, Strong, Kelsey Red or Green, Warren Walker. Have you bought any single PC? No, Alex, I have not bought any single PC cards at all. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I haven't really even done much of anything with the hobby. Like there's 2 videos I uploaded in the last, I don't know, couple weeks, like where I ripped a blaster or so. My first little rip, but I haven't really been involved much of any in the hobby. James Cook. Davis, Bailey Zappi, Parsons Green. So who's going to be the team? Who's going to be the NFL team this upcoming season to beat? Let's talk early NFL, since we're ripping football cards right now. Who is going to be the team? Who is going to be the NFL team that wins it? Or actually, let me ask this. I want to see some comments in the chat. Who's going to represent the NFC and who's going to represent the AFC? Let's go there. Don't know if you guys saw, but I'm trying to walk 100 miles in March. Wow, balls. Let's go. You going to have like a tracker? You going to do some streams while you walk? You going to do some streaming while you do some walk vlogs like your boy Def used to? I popped in Striker Breaks live last week just for a few minutes. Just was like, hey, what's going on in here? And he gave me a wrench over there a while back. He's a good dude. Striker Breaks a really good guy. And he has his channel just boomed. I think he had like 300 people or something in the live, like just insane. He's up to like 40k subs or close to. But he had mentioned he's like, yeah, spring, it's got to be coming because I think he's in Michigan, I want to say. I'm not quite sure. I think it's Michigan. But he was like, yeah, one of those I can't wait for those walk vlogs to come back again. You walking the dog and whatever. I'm like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we do any of those. We got to buy Storm, Riddler, and absolute introductions, Willis. Thoughts on Willis? Yeah, he's in Michigan. Dent, what up, brother? Toledo says Seattle. Anybody else got any guesses? Anybody else? Any idea? It's going to be a bust. Willis is going to be a bust. Greg, what's up, man? How you been? Good to see you, bro. How's everything with you? Just check one thing real quick here. But yeah, tonight I will be popping into Guns' stream for a little bit. Kind of see what's going on. So, Striker is in Michigan. Yep. My homies. Yeah, Striker's a good dude, man. I enjoy. He had some like rattlesnake cowboy hat on or something when he was going through the product, but he's always got some cool content, some cool stuff going on with the hobby. He went and did that Kill Green. Elam, stargazing, Russell Westbrook. All right. Last but not least, we're gonna do some Prism. Again, I can't believe that they had these. Just like it's like a 2-pack. So that Target. I grabbed a Fitbit in December, getting 15K steps a day average. Keep working hard, balls. Yep. So how are you? You and a lady? Yeah, man. Me and a lady are good, brother. Couldn't be better, to be honest with you, man. Life is good here. Still great. Cannot complain at all, man. Just like I was telling them, Dan, it's been a little crazy just because there's always so much going on. It's really hard to, there's not a lot of extra time. I'm really good. I can do it. I just got to make sure he's available if it's before his time that he would normally be working anyway. So Jacob Harris. All right. But yeah, I just figured I'd pop in here a little bit and see what's up with all you guys. I know it's been a while, so wasn't expecting to see too many faces today because we'll probably forgot about me. Whoops. No, see, I'm already throwing cards. Already throwing my own cards around. Eenie Silver. Can't even keep my hands on Fester. What's up, brother? How you been, man? Good to see you. I'm good, man. I'm good. I have not really been doing much with fantasy sports either, to be honest with you. Lattimore, Justin Fields. There's a balls card right there. A little Justin Fields rookie break. Pretty cool. All right, last pack. What's up here? Yeah, we got points and a blaster. Rookies and stars. Ready for John Bones Jones? What do you guys think is going to happen in that UFC tonight? Yeah, those are tough. Those Prism 4 cards a pack. You only see 1 silver. It's tough, but they're not expensive. They're cheap, so it's not. Anybody else have any thoughts on football? Who's going to be representing NFC AFC? Jones. You think Jones is gonna win? Can tell you he used to be my favorite before all of his troubles. Yeah, I think Bones Jones was a lot of people's favorite years back. I mean, it's been at least 3 years since he's fought. I believe 3 years. 3 years since he has fought. So, I mean, is that gonna play into anything? Is that gonna wear on him? He's gonna obviously probably be a little rusty when it comes to, in the moment, but we'll see. I mean, I think I saw some word or somebody posting something about him possibly using PEDs again. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of these guys do. I just think a lot of them don't get caught. I think they find ways, loopholes to be able to utilize what they need to give them any advantage and every advantage they can. Some are better than others of getting caught or not getting caught doing it. You know what I mean? So, Faster, you been doing anybody in here been doing any fantasy lately? Any DraftKings, FanDuel? I enjoy more like the underdog or the prize picks, to be honest with you, if I'm doing anything these days. I'm not as big into playing like I used to play daily. Like I played daily for years. And it's a lot. It takes a lot of time, man. Like to be good at it or be successful, you have to put a lot of time in. You can't just create a lineup in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I mean, you might get lucky once in a blue moon and win $4 or something, but you're never going to take down a big tournament. You're never going to win a big one unless you actually take time and analyze the numbers and look at everything, matchups, etc. I mean, there's a lot to it. I used to spend a lot of time, and I would do it basically like during the week. I would do it while I was working, and that's partially why I had the setup I had, so I could have multiple things up and be doing multiple things with work, what I have to do at the same time, and be cross-analyzing numbers and everything else. So Definitely golf, but it takes too much time for NBA. Yeah, and the thing is with NBA, I played my first fantasy football during the season. Nice. Made it to the playoffs. You auto drafted. Hey, sometimes that works, right? Because reality is, in most of those apps or those websites, they have every player ranked. So if you auto drafted, it's just gonna give you the best player available when your picks are up. I'm not a fan of doing that just because there's certain guys that I cringe when I have them on my team, regardless of how good or how projected they are. And there's players that I really like to try to get if they're there. Like, I'm not, everybody wants a top 1 or 2 or 3 picks. I'm saying, like, when you get kind of 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round, where there's a lot of different options, a lot of different places to go, because any one of these guys, whether he's ranked 50 or 60 or even second, hello? This might have to do with my computer. Again, this isn't my new computer is supposed to be here like Tuesday. I don't even know how I got this thing to work today, to be honest with you, but we did. Is it connect? Are we here? Did I lose you guys? Is it working now? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, guys. Again, dealing with all this I'm still using my old computer. My new computer's gonna be here on Tuesday, so. But you got three Eagles player. What players did you have on the team, Amy? If you're still with us, I don't know. I might have lost you. Anybody still with us? I think we lost the stream for a second. What Eagle players did you have on your team? You guys still there or no? Did I lose you guys? Might have to just end it. It's been about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. That sucks. I gotta check into this. Oh, okay. Anybody else with us still? No, Amy's there. Fester's there. All right. I'll let her give me an answer here, and then I'll probably get ready to end it here. It's good to just kind of pop in and get a live stream in. Like I said, it's been a long time. I don't even know. It's probably been 7 months, 6 months, probably since a live. I mean, I did some upload videos, but really only do DraftKings during football season. Yeah. I mean, some people just don't. NBA, again, with the whole DFS side of things, do an actual full roster on NBA. You have to be able to basically switch or look at the news right up to lock, half hour before lock. If you're just you're gonna kill yourself. You're not gonna make any money. You're just gonna lose money. You're just gonna be printing money and giving it to somebody else. So, all right, guys. I think the stream kicked and we reconnected for some reason. Again, all this should be fixed come after Tuesday when the new computer's here. So at least we got through. We got a 35, 40-minute stream in. AJ Brown. Yep. Who? Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, and what, like Miles Sanders or who? That's my guesses. That would be my guesses. But yeah, auctions will be coming back. Again, we'll get the community back together. I know Guns has been doing an awesome job on his end with the community with him. Sanders and Allen. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Miles Sanders and Allen. Steve, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? I was just getting about ready to end it. We just ripped through some football retail, just kind of giving people a little bit of an update, kind of what's going on or what's coming up. Again, this has been my first live for a long while, so trying to get acclimated, trying to get back into it. Didn't even really know where to go with this today. Just kind of grabbed some product, was ripping it. Figured I'd see who would show up and let you guys know that I will be on with Mr. Guns later tonight for a little while on his gun show. So I guess from there, I don't really have much else right now to say or anything else to kind of cover. Just, continue to do good, continue to try to be positive. Karma works in weird ways, good and bad. Do the right things, treat people right, respect people, I guess. And hopefully, let's see, Tuesday, I don't know exactly when that first auction is going to be. I'll let you guys know as it gets closer. I'll put something on a community tab, and then I'll also tweet when we have a date set. So again, I'll be doing one for Paul Olson. I guess he's got just a bunch of cards to go through, so it'll probably be a pretty big auction, to be honest with you. And then we will I'll do one myself too, probably before our Florida trip, for just some extra side money for Florida. So for us while we're out there. Yeah, doing great. Hope everybody's been well. If you guys got anything going on, or you're struggling or whatever, just keep trying to push through, keep that head up, stay strong. And also don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Especially if you're really struggling mentally, if you're depressed or whatever it might be. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody you can trust. Don't be afraid to let somebody know. The worst thing you can do is just continue to try to do it yourself, because sometimes in life we need help. Sometimes in life we need a hand. Sometimes in life we need somebody to pick us up. We need a shoulder. We need somebody to lean on. So don't be afraid to, reach out to somebody. So, all right, guys. I appreciate everybody joining. Appreciate everybody checking out the stream, whether you were live or you watch this later. Again, some auctions will be coming soon. I will be showing up in Mr. Jimmy Guns' live show tonight, so look for that. And it's good to see you guys. Good to chat with those that popped in here today. Sorry we had a little issue down the road with the stream. I think it disconnected for a minute for whatever reason. But again, all that will be fixed once the new PC shows up here, which is supposed to be here Tuesday or Wednesday. So until next time, guys, appreciate all y'all. Love all y'all. And be good.